What do Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mairimashita Iruma-kun chapter 427. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we covered Oshinoko, Season 3. We also cover Jujutsu Kaisen, Susanoo Frieren, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, what is the other one off the top of my head? Tune to the Midnight Heart, Madosehi no Slave Season 2, Hell's Paradise Shuga Karaku, let's see, Medalist, Dead Account, and Digimon, and there's even more on the way, including Iruma-kun. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, it looks like this week we are finally getting to the Border Patrol side of things. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Discussion, a conference room for high-ranking demons of Demon Border Patrol. Regarding the Great Beyond Gate incident, at this point we've obtained statements from both Barbada-sama and Mephisto-sama of the 13 Crowns. Both parties stated that they went to the rescue of the demons who were pulled into the spatial distortion, and that on the other side there was only a strange, sprawling space. They claimed they saw nothing special. What about the two who were pulled in? We have statements, not from the demons themselves, but from representatives who took their testimonies in our place. Both their statements matched those of the 13 Crowns. They didn't see anything in the strange space that pulled them in. There was nothing useful in their testimonies, but then, why did the Great Beyond Gate open? Isn't that what we should be asking? That is the question! That is such a great question! Why did the gate open? And this is the Vice Chief of Demon Border Patrol, Fenrir. Of course, fucking Fenrir asked this question. I'm just thinking about the mythology for Fenrir. It's like, yeah, of course he's gonna ask. What, does he want a fucking Bifrost Bridge to come out too? Dude, oh my god, I had to make the joke. Up until now, there have been countless attempts to open the Great Beyond Gate with the Demon King's key. But no matter what keyhole appeared, the key never fit it, and it wouldn't open. The one who opened the gate was the boy called Iruma, a student of Babylos and the grandson of Sullivan-sama of the Three Greats. However, his exact origin is unknown. Unknown? Yes, there's no definitive evidence that the two are related by blood. His parents, where he was born and raised, his bloodline ability, what type of demon he is, all of this is unclear. Well, we don't even fucking know either! Like, yeah, originally he was human, but it's like, he's not human no more! Thanks to the Masaku moment, it's like, dude, we didn't know shit about Yusuke either. Like, we knew his mama, but we didn't know his dad, for one thing. And then we found out that he was a descendant of the Masaku. Like, that's where I'm getting at with the robot. It's like, dude, we have no fucking clue. We don't even know if his parents are his actual biological parents or not. We don't know. Furthermore, Sullivan-sama has previously come under suspicion of illegally crossing into the human world. And that time frame, ooh, excuse me, overlaps with the period when the boy known as Iruma appeared. There's a possibility that Iruma is not a demon, but a human being. He's not human anymore, though! A human being? That can't be. A human in another world? You mean Sullivan-sama abducted him from the human world? If that's true, it could upset the very balance of the netherworld. But he's not human maybe having a point and maybe seeing you winning. But bro, after the Mazaku situation, you are not going to win this. There's no way you're going to win this, bro. Which is precisely why we must not jump to conclusions. It may be true that the origins of Sullivan Iruma are unclear, but if he indeed is a human being, it would be unnatural for him to be living such a normal life here in the Netherworld. That is also very true. That's why it's like, what the fuck? Like, why was Iruma raised the way he was? Just, everything is so suspicious. He attended Babylos, where many demons gather for an entire year, and moreover, he's currently ranked 5. He also has the support of many influential demons, and above all else, the demons around him regard him very highly. Is that not proof of the contributions he's made to the Netherworld and of his own merits? I find it difficult to believe that a human could accomplish so much. Says the man whose waifu was probably human. At any rate, we still hardly have any real information. Let's avoid acting recklessly and continue investigating and sharing information. That's the best course of action here. I 1,000% agree with this. Jumping to, especially now that Iruma had his Mazaku moment, it's probably the best thing you could do is just keep gathering information and figure out what the fuck is going on. Especially in regards to the gate. Because why would the gate open up for Iruma? If he was not the descendant of the Mazaku. I mean, the descendant of Delkira. Or something. Like, they're just... It's so sus! That's true. Then this meeting is adjourned. Summarize what we've discussed and return to your duties. Yes, sir. By the way, if Iruma were human, how would you handle this situation? Would you protect him? Forcibly deport him? Strip him of his status? Imprison him? Would you punish him? As the head of security, you surely have a strong opinion on the matter, don't you? At that time, I would fulfill my obligations as the chief of Demon Border Patrol and make an impartial decision. That's a fantastic answer. Glad to hear it, Chief Azaziel. Dude, like, what do you want him to do? But, like, at the same time, I understand why Fenrir is asking this question, though. I do. And I think all of you do as well. Is because of the theories that people have had about Azaziel marrying a human. And that, that Ameri'S mama is human. That's what it is. I gotta wonder if this further confirms that Ameri'S mama is human. Let me know in the comments. Chief Azaziel, here's the report from the Goetia security team. Thank you. Here's a list of spectators and staff members who were present during the event. Got it. We've identified several of the individuals spreading unfounded rumors. I'll take a look. Also, please bring all the documents that need my review to my office. Oh my god, cat, did you fall? Oh my god, my cat almost fell. Also, look at my kitty in his sweater, isn't he cute? Yeah, he's a little hoodie kitty. He's a hoodie kitty. He looks so cute in his hoodie. I might have gotten too big of a size for him. And if that is true, I might be able to get kitty. I might be able to get you that juicy couture puffer jacket, kitty. And we will make you a gangsta kitty. Dude, I would love to be able to make my cat a gangsta designer cat. But anyways, I can't believe you almost fell, cat. Oh my god, my cat. Please bring all the documents that need my review to my office. And please notify all departments not to let anyone into my room for the next 2 hours. I have a very important appointment with his daughter! Speaking of Ameri, Father! Hello, Ameri. Sorry to keep you waiting, Ameri. Not at all. Oh god, I gotta put on your little hoodie, Zeno, because it looks so cute. Are you sure you have time? You seem awfully busy. I gotta clip your fucking claws too, kitty. It's no problem at all. I did promise you after all. Have a seat, Ameri. Let's talk. I haven't told anyone other than you about the details of what happened with the Great Beyond Gate. We were pulled into the great beyond gate, thrown into a strange field of flowers, and then we saw a glimpse into a world other than the netherworld. The place from your stories, Father, that's where Iruma and I were. Is what you wanted to talk about related to that flower field and the world beyond it? That's right. Oh my god! Oh my god! The flower field where you two arrived, the great unknown hill, and your mother, Marcy, that's where, what I'd like to discuss. Marcy, that's Mother's, I've told you that, Marcy left this world due to an illness, as you recall, yes. Whenever you spoke about Mother, your gaze looked so terribly lonely, so I never asked for more details. What I told you wasn't a lie, but I can't say what if I can't quite say it was the truth either. First, I'll start with how Marcy and I met. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Okay, now let's have the greeting from the first representative of the new officers of Border Patrol. Yes, sir! Oh my god, new officer of Demon Border Patrol, Azaziel Henry! Oh my god! So next week, I think we're gonna get the confirmation that Omri's mama is human! Dude, we were all right! Dude, if Omri is half human, half demon? Oh my god! Remember, I want to go back to what Henry said too. Whenever you spoke about Mother, your gaze looked so terribly lonely, so I never asked for more details. What I told you wasn't a lie about Mother, dying of an illness, but can't say it was the truth either. What? Then what was it? Because there could be a couple of things. One, it could be, I feel like if she is human, it could be because here's the thing with demon children, okay? And we've seen this from time and time again. Is if a human, and also with like Nephilim and shit. Well, a good chunk of Nephilim. Is that, the demon is kind of like, it's kind of parasitic in a way. So like when it's a human woman giving birth to a demon child, or like a half-breed, the demon is sucking up all the nutrients and in a sense life force too, and the mother dies after giving birth. So I have to wonder if that's going to be the case here. And I mean, considering, because I'm thinking, well, in the case of like Rin, because Aeon Exorcist is the one that comes to mind off the top of my head. Rin is extremely powerful. He is. Like, half demons are really powerful. But in Rin's case, he is the son of Satan. Azaziel's is an extremely powerful demon in his own right as well. So if Omri is a half demon and she's as strong as she is, I mean, like, wouldn't be, it's not that surprising. But, oh my god, is she really human? We're gonna get this confirmation that Omri's mama is human. But like, this would also explain why she was pulled into the gate, right? Because why she was pulled into the gate alongside Iruma, and that is because both of them are human. Omri being half human and Iruma being full-blooded human. So is Omri does this, I'm very curious, does this kind of, especially with what Fenrir said, I'm going to go back to what Fenrir said. I think it's very interesting. Or what was said at the council, I believe, right? Yeah, it was Fenrir. Yeah, Fenrir said this. Why did the great beyond gate open? Isn't that what you would be asking? Up until now, there have been countless attempts to open the great beyond gate with Demon King's key, but no matter what keyhole appeared, the key never fit, and it wouldn't open. So demons can't open it, but those with human blood can, and it can be, and I wonder if that's the case here. And it could be any amount of human blood, whether it's full-blooded or half-blooded. Kind of like, think of it this way, kind of like with Camelot. Camelot, you can't be like a full-blooded demon, for example, but you could be a mixed breed and get into Camelot, like Tristan. Tristan is a mixture of I have to make the Four Knights of the Apocalypse comparison because it just works in this situation. This comparison, because Tristan is a mixture of goddess and demon, so he's able to get in. Surprise! You wouldn't think he would, but considering that he has like no human blood up in him, but I guess because his mom was kind of reborn a human, that's probably why he has maybe even an inkling of human blood up in him at this point. So yeah, but even though she's awakened, mainly goddess now. But you know what I mean. And then you got, same thing with Lancelot. Lancelot has human blood in him thanks to Bon, because he's Bon Elaine's kid. And Bon, because Lancelot has some human blood up in him, he's a half-breed, mixed half human and half fae, he's able to get into Camelot. That's what I mean with this. I think in this situation, it involves, it's got, in particular with Ameri and Iruma, you gotta have human blood. But then then that raises the question, what about Azazel though? What about him? Is it because waifu brought him along for the ride? Or does he have a little bit of human blood too? I don't know. It's just what Fenrir said here as well was very, very ominous. If Iruma were a human, how would you handle the situation? Would you protect him, forcibly deport him, strip him of his status, imprison him? Would you punish him? As head of security, you surely have a strong opinion on the matter, don't you? Yeah. And I think that's because his waifu was human. But I gotta wonder if Azazel has any human blood up in him, that would be very interesting. But yeah, I think Mama gotta have died. I don't remember if Ameri said, I know for Ano Exorcist, Yuri, which is Rin and Yukio's mama, died not like right at childbirth, but like died, I want to say, oh God, within 24 hours after childbirth? Yeah, because they took, after she gave birth to Rin and Yukio, the good old father helped her get out of there, so, and then she died in the snow. Yeah. But that was an extreme circumstance, so gotta wonder if she had proper medical care, it'd be a different situation. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this is executed. I'm so curious about this, but yeah, I mean, I honestly think that this is going to confirm that Ameri is a mixed breed. I do. I'm very curious what you guys think about this. And how did Ameri's mama get in to the field? It's interesting, isn't it? How, like, in a way, Ameri and Iruma, maybe that's one, you know what? I gotta wonder if that's why Ameri and Iruma are kind of drawn to each other like that. It's because of this mixed blood situation. Because, frankly, we don't know if Iruma is full-blooded human or not. Well, he's not anymore, but still. You know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerd Against Zinc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kick it so we can keep bringing you more Iruma content. If you wish, you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!